Welcome to D&D Journey of the 5th Edition. Join us in our campaign and shenanigans as we explore the subterranean labyrinths, plunder hordes of treasure, battle legendary monsters. This podcast will be following our gaming group and the adventures of these characters, as well as a few guests from time to time. Join us as we start a new campaign and our journey to experience the best, and maybe the worst, in the 5th edition of Dungeons & Dragons.
Down in the depths of the mountain, we dwarves spend our time forging powerful weapons, mining precious gems and metals, and feasting like kings. But after a day of digging for the next Arkenstone, this dwarf likes to come home to a package full of loot. Dungeon Crate is a monthly subscription box service forged specifically for RPG and tabletop gamers. Miniatures, dice, tokens, coins, maps, modules, terrain pieces, handcrafted items, RPG jewelry, and more are yours for only a few gold per month. You even get a digital crate along with a physical one as an added bonus. So are you brave enough to reward yourself with a dungeon crate? By Morden's beard, I hope so. DungeonCrate.com. Let the adventure begin.
Welcome back to D&D Journey of the 5th Edition. The group is in the lower mine.
When I kicked the bucket, did it echo inside?
Echo. Boom.
So I have a question. When we've been hearing the voice, has it been a voice or multiple voices?
It's a single voice. Seems kind of disembodied, like someone's using magic.
Oh, God. He's probably that or...
Amplifying his
Well,
voice.
think of it. He's the only one who probably has a voice left. Everyone else is all Wraithy or
Okay.
Grubby.
Okay,
Yeah,
so...
Just saying.
top-
Because he's not going to share.
What's the... Okay, so the god that he destroyed the temple to, what was the name of that god?
The dwarf high father.
Yeah, what was
Morden.
his name? Morden? Okay,
Yeah.
so... All right.
Okay, so, Finley, what are you going to do? We're up.
I'm going to walk around the bucket, peek around.
Okay, so you go ahead and make your move.
Okay, so I can sort of
Okay,
see
as soon as you
the
peek
light.
around, you notice the light is coming from an altar that has been set up here. It's got two flickering
Do I
candles.
see anybody at the altar?
You do not see anyone at the altar, but you do see a spectral visage here.
It's like a
Spectral
big...
Of the god of greed's minions. Basically, it looks like a giant... Remember that grub thing you fought? It looks like
Yeah.
a spectral, invisible version of that just kind of writhing in the air.
Okay,
Inky.
I'm going to use
Is
thaumaturgy.
it like a hologram?
It looks like it's just a hologram. It
I'm-
seems to not be moving in any truly threatening manner.
Okay.
It's all those spell finishes.
I'm going to use thaumaturgy.
Okay.
Okay, and I'm going to do the whole voice thing.
Okay.
But I'm going to say it's like, Morden is not pleased with you, Avarice.
That's
Okay.
Echo through the cavern.
Echo. All of a sudden you say that and you notice a bunch of those little greed grubs are scurrying out of the dirt at your feet and crawling into cracks and crevices. Writhing, slither.
Since I
slither,
can't,
slither,
since there's
slither.
nobody I can actually put a spell on, so.
Right.
And you
I'm going to
notice,
try and intimidate him.
there's like ominous total darkness off in the distance for the one who
Does
has.
he reply?
You hear? Well, it's not his turn yet. So it is Moonbeam's turn.
Yeah, so, you said there were, some carvings and stuff in these walls, some
On the
sigils.
walls, the floor, almost like a crazy person lives here.
Is it all, to this, god of, greed?
Hoarding.
And murder.
There's quite a few of them. Plus, there's sayings and there's words and there's just runes.
Kilroy was here.
Let's put it this way: did you ever see The Walking Dead when they go to Morgan's place to get the guns?
I've seen the first 2 seasons of
Oh,
Walking
okay.
Dead.
Yeah.
I'm
There's
way far behind.
phrases written in these walls and dwarven all over the place. Mine, it's all mine.
Mine.
So, do I feel like I could break them with my hammer, or that'd just be a waste of time?
That would probably just be a
It's
waste
just
of
scratches
time.
and scratches in the wall.
All right.
But you do think the altar might be something important.
Yes,
Yeah.
you're going
I'm
to break that shit
gonna
up.
move up because the circle of life has got to be restored.
Okay, go ahead and move. And you can walk through the holographic grub thing if you
All
like.
right. So I've got a speed of 35.
How many spaces is this?
Is
5
this 5 feet?
Probably.
10,
Yeah, they're all
15, 20, 25, 30, 35. Doesn't quite get me there.
No, but you're close.
Yeah.
Okay. So do you take any means to avoid the hologram, or do you walk through the hologram?
She's walking beside the
I
hologram.
walked beside
Okay.
it.
Okay.
I did not walk through it.
Because they're
It's
gross.
just ooky.
Well, because I disdain this hologram. It's not part of the circle of life, and I disapprove.
Okay.
I guess I'll go ahead and finish my move up here. I'll
Okay.
double move.
Okay, so you're running up there?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm ready.
As you're there, you hear something coming out of the darkness.
The pitch darkness right here.
The pitch darkness right there, which as she comes around the corner, she can actually see that there are 3 medium-sized versions of those teeny tiny grubs slithering your direction in unison.
So these are more like
Can I
glitter
see
grubs?
them yet?
These are, you cannot.
Even though I'm right here?
I didn't see them until I got up here.
Oh.
They're currently traveling to that spot. That was what he did on his turn, was summon his 3 greed grubs to go up there.
But they're smaller than the one we fought before?
Oh yeah, they're medium-sized creatures.
As
Remember,
opposed to the big one.
yeah, they're not the owlbear-sized guy. These are smaller, leaner. So, it is the warlock's turn.
How does he keep him from eating all his gold?
He just gives them
They're
fat
under
and
control.
Oh,
What's that?
I said they're under control for the moment. He hasn't abandoned them yet. They're going that way. You're probably going to go this way. Yes. So I'm going to try pretend to be her shadow and dip into crevices and stealth along that way.
Okay, give me a stealth roll. As you have a shadow now.
Natural 20!
Mm-hmm.
Your illusion
Damn.
makes you literally look like the walls. You are PETA hiding in the mud. You are one with your environment.
Yeah.
Yeah. And he does good cake frosting too.
That's right.
Right?
Remember, kids, you can learn camouflage by decorating cakes.
You should see
Okay.
my zombie cakes.
So as you do that, you hear a voice echo. And it sounds very magically projected and enhanced to sound louder. Avarice is dead. Only greedy grubs exist. Kill them all. Kill them all. Kill them all.
Okay then.
Okay. I'll kill your greedy grubs.
Okay.
That's what he asked for.
Right?
I'm only obliging.
And out comes in front, behind
He's
the
our
greed
ring.
grubs, almost like he's wrangling them. You see a undead dwarf cleric, but his vestments are slightly altered to look like something you've never seen before. Holy symbols and skins of grubs dangle off of him. He has gold inlaid into his armor.
Okie dokie.
Well, that's quite a fashion statement.
Yeah, it is.
And Moonbeam, give me a dex save. As unholy sacred flame comes down on you.
I don't. Do I add anything to that?
Yeah, it's a
It's a dexterity.
You're so dexterity.
What's your dexterity?
So I have a 10.
You have a 10?
Mm-hmm.
Then
Oh, sure. The one time the dexterity doesn't make it on a friggin'
sacred
It's
flame.
all
sacred
against
flame
us.
is not my sacred flame. God damn
course.
it. You hear that, Brenda Virus?
For 5 points of damage as the sacred flame burns through your armor.
Well, I
Well,
mean,
you say if you use the cream, that burning goes away.
can I talk back even though it's like a...
You can
Yeah,
talk
you can
smack.
You know what? Avarice. Your sacred flame feels good. Because it's the circle of life, man. And we're bringing light back to this dark piece of shit you call an altar.
Yeah! Booyah!
I'll take it like an elf.
So this greedy grub's going there, and this one's going around to... Actually, it does have the speed for it. So, 5, 10, 15...
Oh, crap. He's being
20,
flanked.
20.
I was, expecting my teammates to come up here and save their tanky paladin.
I'm working on it.
And one's going to hold back, almost like it's being commanded to stay its hand.
Heal. Heal. Stay.
Right?
Though it's staying back, it still attacks by belching out spittle.
Okay, we're all gonna die.
Oh, that will
18
hit.
hits.
CPK.
3 points of acid damage.
Oh no, it wouldn't be total party.
Shut up.
Hey, I have faith, man.
And give me a dex save.
Another deck save.
You definitely want to make this dex save.
Oh, fuck. Can I expand?
You can.
Yes. Don't. Oh, that's right. You didn't bless yourself.
No, I can't bless myself.
It's about blessing others, man.
Shit.
Shit stacks. Well, that's an 8.
Well, that's shite.
Okay, that's not good. So on your failed
I
dex
got a
save
spell
here,
coming your way. As soon
1
as
to
I can.
75 is your armor. 75 to 100 is your weapon. Your armor has been damaged with acid spittle. It's just, you know the classic alien scene where your armor's burning? Damaged armor suffers a -1 to AC.
Alright. Is that permanent until I get it fixed?
It's permanent until a weaponsmith replaces that burning chunk that's missing.
Alright, groovy.
Remember your bag of holding? It's exposed.
No,
Oh.
she had the bag of holding.
I don't know. I think all the ladies in this party have bags of holding.
You know what,
Apple bags of
though?
holding.
I regret nothing.
I
Huge
regret
tracts of
nothing.
them.
Next will be the one in front of you, rolling to bite. He has
I thought
advantage.
he already attacked.
No, that was the spitting one.
That was this guy.
So he's got 22 versus AC
He hits.
for 5 points of damage.
Nike.
Jeez Louise.
I
We're
am
gonna
now.
die.
No, I'm like, there's 3 dudes.
She's the
Circle of
tank.
life, man.
You guys were nice enough to give him that extra time to prepare. I mean, it's okay. Second one's going to attack. Damn, neither one of these need advantage. 19?
Yeah.
Okay, for another 5 points of damage.
Okay. So now, I would not say no to any,
Compatriots.
Healy goodness. I'm at 8 health. I'm doing what paladins and tanks do best. I took a beating.
But you
Plus.
come back fighting.
I mean, I have to defend the circle of life.
And it is now Kira's turn.
I'm going to run forward and
Okay.
attack.
Go ahead. Take
Can I
your
make
movement. Can you?
Well, I'm 30, so
5, 10, 15.
does it go diagonal?
Yeah, 20, 25, 30.
Get it.
Okay, so just to answer the question everyone was wondering, the second she stepped into the hologram of the writhing grub, you literally feel that this grub is slowing you down. Your bones are growing heavy. So your speed when you ran
Somebody
through
get
there
the fucking altar.
is halved.
Well, I'm
Can
still
you
there.
still make it there?
No. She can attack a grub, but she can't make it to the altar.
Okay, and when you stepped in, the hole that's slowing you down, give me a wisdom save.
Remember, add your D4.
So can I take my
I've
movement
got a whopping 4
as she moved?
for wisdom.
Well, you already... you
I was
didn't move-
I was doing my stealth to move when she moved.
Okay, if you're out in the open, your stealth wouldn't really work. But you can hang along the walls.
That's what I was intending to do.
So what did you get for your...
4 for wisdom.
4? Ouch.
Gonna take a beating.
Ouch. 19 points of damage.
Why?
From the spirit of this worm just wraithing your life force out as you ran through it. He is a spirit guardian. And at this exact moment,
Yes, we are going to die.
give me an attack on the grub, because you know you want to kill it. And you're hearing Iron Eyes saying, I need to join you. You're in battle.
All right.
I don't give a shit.
Okay.
Well, we are dead.
Are you going to attack?
Yeah, I'm attacking.
Roll your attack.
Okay, well, since I get advantage on strength checks and I'm attacking with my thing, I get advantage.
Are you raging?
I'm raging.
Okay.
Oh, I'm big time raging.
Okay.
19 points of damage. Yeah, I'd be pretty pissed off too.
Especially since it's a spirit worm she can't fight back on. And it's pulling her down to the ground.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Well, even with all my bonuses, I got just
What did
with
you
the D20, I got a 19.
Okay, that'll
which is more than everything. So, that...
And your weapon does bludgeoning or slashing?
Well, it's a great axe, so,
So
I'm
slashing.
thinking slashing.
Okay.
Alrighty, and... Plus 3, so 12 plus 3 plus 6. So, 18 points of damage.
Damn.
I
You
like
slash into that grub and it is taking an
Wait a minute.
obscene
12
amount
plus
of
6
damage.
plus 3.
No, 12 plus 3
Oh,
plus 3
crap.
is 6.
Oh, okay.
She was doing the math at the same time.
2
Okay.
plus 1 plus 1.
Plus
So,
2.
we are back to the top of the order. Cleric, it is your turn. You have heard the anguish cries of your colleagues out there.
I'm going to cast Healing Word as a level 2.
Oh. On who?
Her.
On the paladin?
On the paladin.
Okay.
Okay.
You're
so,
just sending a lance of faith and life and energy to the paladin.
Uh-huh.
And she's going to just
And I'm gonna
take it all in
speed
like
up a
it's
little.
nature.
So I
Somebody
can...
take out the freaking altar.
Okay. Okay, so 7 points.
7 points.
Well, that puts me at 15, which is not a bad thing.
Hey, that's how much I have.
Working on it.
Okay, so then we come down to Moonbeam.
Right.
You want to take a second to look at
Oh,
your
wait a minute.
spells?
Healing Word is a bonus action.
Yes, it is. Is
So-
there something else you'd like
So,
to do?
yes,
busy.
I would like to,
Sacred Flame the fucking altar.
yeah, no.
Oh, why would you do it to the altar?
To get rid of the big sluggy thing.
How do you know that that's running the sluggy thing? No, I'm
I
going to
don't
go
know.
after one of the...
How do you know it just wasn't a prayer that the priest used?
Yeah.
That's true.
I
Remember
am
the chanting
going
you heard?
to, the closest one that I can see.
The grub?
Or actually, no, I'm going to cast Bane on all 3 of the grubs.
And what does Bane do?
Yeah, what
Okay.
do you do?
It is
The opposite.
up to 3
Yep.
creatures of your choice that you can see within range must make a charisma saving throw.
Oh,
We
God.
have no charisma.
Whenever a target that fails
negative
this
2 to
saving
charisma.
throw makes an attack roll or a saving throw, the target must roll a d4 and subtract that number from the roll.
Woo! So from their
Attacks and their savings.
and their savings.
One actually rolled a natural 20.
Oh fuck!
But the other 2 failed. So I'm going to say the one that was the spitter, since I didn't point to which one was doing which roll, is the one who made his save.
This one.
Okay.
Yeah. No,
No,
the
the
spitter. Okay. That's damn.
That is
And this last
freaking awesome, Cal.
So Moonbeam, she has just used the dirty word from her god. She showed the bottom of her foot to them, and they are baned.
She bit her thumb.
Excellent. So, right, man. So the one behind me is kind of like,
Hurting.
beat up. a
Oh,
bit.
he is massively. She came
I'm
and slashed
angry.
it, and literally little globlets came out of the wound that were probably something vital with the organs.
So, can I divine favor myself? It's a bonus
What does
action.
divine favor do?
It empowers me with divine radiance until the spell ends. My weapon attack deals an extra 1d4 radiant damage on hit.
Oh yeah, you
Alright.
can definitely do that. It's a
So-
bonus action too. So
Have at it.
it's basically you grabbing your sword, and you click the lightsaber button.
That's what I do. And then that's 11 plus 2 is 13 plus that's 15.
15 will hit.
Great. All right, then. So I'll take one of these bad boys and one of these guys. I think I'll go with red for death. Bloody, bloody death.
Bloody, bloody death.
And 9 points of damage.
And it just falls behind you, and it spills between the barbarian and the paladin. Its contents of whatever it ate last.
Ew.
You should get up next to me, too.
I'm working on it.
Alrighty. So, you moving, or you staying where you are?
Well, you know, I don't think I can get cover from the spitter, right?
You can if you go this way.
If you pull back and make them follow you.
Alright, I'll do that.
You have a feeling it'll follow you doggedly.
I'm not moving through the spectral thingy.
Yep. Okay, Warlock, you have been hiding in the shadows, clinging to the wall.
Going to come up out of its view.
Okay.
So when I get to this point, I'm going to call out Avarice and use my bonus action to use Hex on it.
Okay.
You have to get that close?
No. But it's for effect.
Yeah, but
Okay.
it'll spit on you.
So using Hex on the priest.
Okay, and what's Hex do?
Deal an extra 1d6 damage. Necrotic. Oh, wait, no. Necrotic, damn it. You know what? I'm
It's
not
already
going
dead.
to do Hex. Yes, I know. As undead, that would probably heal it. Or have no effect.
All right.
Well, then no Hex. But I am going
You can
to call
still
out.
do the Hex.
No, that's
Unless
my
you're
point to
afraid
it.
of it, you know, maybe it will heal it. You never know.
Right.
That's the point.
Negative creatures.
And I don't think I really have the religion to identify what it will do.
Just like, you know, Final Fantasy. You
Mhm.
use Phoenix Down on the undead, insta-kills. I resurrect
Provided it
you.
hits. Yeah. All right. So instead, what I'm going to do is, you were too weak to gain what you
Inspiration.
Yeah, this
What you
one's
had
liked at you.
The Christmas one.
you were
It's
too
also
weak to use your followers up above. You could have had 10 times as much with their labor. You are unworthy of my influence.
Ooh. Damn.
23.
Don't forget
Okay.
you got a plus. When you
Plus-
attack, you get a plus the
Plus 4.
that one.
Oh, right.
Bless. You're
Yeah.
blessed.
So
20.
you've already got it. I mean, I'm just saying.
27.
That will hit.
And I'm going to repulsor blast him into the darkness.
Into the darkness.
Does that hit the spitter too?
With
Yeah. Does it hit the spirit?
no,
too?
it's just a
It's a one
Eldritch
one
Blast.
guy.
What do you need?
It's like a bolt attack.
for 7 points.
Okay. And that's 7 points of magic.
Force.
Force. Okay, and I did, by the way, forget to... move Iron Eyes behind the cleric.
Well, he feels comfortable there.
Okay, so it is now his turn after being blasted in the face. He just shouts, "Avarice is no more! Only greedy guts survives! Kill them! Kill them all!"
Greedy guts. That's the name he come up with.
That's
Well,
what
he is dead, so.
that's what he calls
Yeah.
himself.
Greedy guts. Let's
And-
spill his guts, shall we, people?
He's going to come up here,
Oh,
and-
good. Then the BC won't spit.
and he's going to cast a spell on the barbarian who's inside the hologram.
Oh, frack.
He will use the spell of Hold Person.
Oh, crap.
Choose a
Damn
humanoid you
it.
can see within range. The target must succeed on a wisdom saving throw or be paralyzed for the duration. Would you like to make a save versus wisdom?
Remember, you get plus D4.
Yes.
Because he's like, yes, you fell into
Yeah.
a trap.
You know.
The power of
And
my fully functioning
There's
spirit
my
guardian.
advantage.
Hello to the lovely Arlene. He's being sneaky and doesn't have to.
And will a 17.
Ooh, a 17 will keep you from being paralyzed.
Yay!
Well played. You got lucky this time.
Oh wait, is he
Yay for bless.
like those other zombies? Is he like the hard crystallized?
He is not.
Okay.
He looks sort of like a mix between a lich or a demi-lich and a Death Knight type of thing. So he looks like a dwarf, all sunken in. He's obviously intelligent, the spark of intelligence in his eyes, but he is not actually calcified or anything.
Okay.
Don't let me forget to roll my d4s on my damage.
Yes.
Okay.
Don't forget to roll
It
your
didn't-
d4s
it
for
didn't-
damage.
Yeah.
It didn't matter on the last one because he
Mhm.
died, but like stuff.
And this one is going to spit acid at the warlock.
Yes.
Don't forget you have a healing potion.
I do.
Plus 3. And shoots his master in the back.
Excellent.
I told you, Everest, you were unworthy.
Well, don't worry, this guy hasn't moved yet, so hopefully he'll move closer to you so I can get him
Yeah.
And you can step
And
one
what did it
space out of that.
damage?
easily.
Let's see. 3 points
You
of
just need to-
damage.
Step into my touch
And
range.
let's see if he makes his dex save of 11 or higher.
Remember, he has -4 on.
He does
gotta
not. The grubs do.
The spitter.
roll- Oh,
Yeah.
that's right.
The spitter rolled a 1. I don't need to roll a 1d4 for that. But
Okay.
he does make the dodge to avoid having it splatter on him. But it did burn him from
Well,
behind.
you know, when you live with them day in and day out, you get
Why
a
do you think his
second-
clothes are in tatters as it is?
Right.
They fail. So, this one is going to come up here.
Oh, he's coming for me, huh?
The one inside its spirit guardian companion. And it's going to try to bite you. Ooh, and it will
Negative.
roll a
minus
negative
1d4.
d4. But I think the grub be strong with this one. -3. Well, guess what? His attack is +4. So will a 17 or is
Yes.
it 19?
That's a 16.
That's 16. Yeah, so 17 hit you? Okay, he is biting you for 5 points of piercing damage.
Okay, it's actually with piercing. So 5 points. It's actually only 3 points because of my rage right now.
Okay, yep.
That's a really good thing.
Because your rage helps, soften the blow. Alrighty, and the other one is dead, so it is
My turn.
Kira's turn. By the way, Kira,
Step out of the.
I will.
you are beginning your turn in the area. You start your turn there, give me a wisdom saving throw.
And remember, you get a +4.
You get a +4.
Plus D4.
Plus D4.
Yeah, +4.
By the way, for you clerics out there, Spirit Guardians is an awesome spell.
Is 10 enough?
No, it is not.
It's not.
Ooh.
If it's 19 points of damage, I'm dead.
Okay, you were dropped to 0 hit points right now. Because it came up 2 8s and a 7. So, Cleric, you see that the Barbarian is down.
Oh dear.
And by the way, sweet, I expect you,
Oh,
to get that
wait.
spell if you get to level 6. Okay. Don't worry, you have a Cleric full of juice here.
And I've got cure wounds.
Yeah, good, because.
We have
I only
healing
so many
potions,
spells.
too.
We have a Paladin with Lay on Hands, right?
Yeah.
There's a healing.
Well, don't
I have a
worry,
healing
I've got
potion,
Spare
too.
the Dying.
We are
Uh-huh.
out of lead on this one.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
What size is it?
it's a 0.5.
Okay. So, top of the order, Finley, you just saw the Barbarian go down to the
Okay.
power of the writhing hologram.
Part of her is
No,
not
this
in
is
the
0.7.
thingy, right?
What are you trying to do?
I got to touch her for Spare the Dying.
Okay, I'll say that yes, you could. Her arm is flapped outside the influence
Okay,
of it.
so,
if you get right up to where the Paladin is,
Okay. I'm going to do Spare the Dying. And so now you become stable. You won't have to roll for death
death
checks.
saves. Okay, so she slaps you in the hand and
Uh-huh.
sparkle of life flows through you to stabilize
Exactly. So that one's been used. So at least now you don't have to.
you. You may
roll those.
want to do a strength check to drag her out of this,
Can
just in case.
Can I do that?
You can do that. She's easy. Just give me a 10 or higher on your strength when you drag her out. It's all about pulling combat vets out.
I actually have a +2 to strength.
See? You're buff.
I'm strong. 10.
That'll work.
10 or better, I
10 or
said.
better.
Oh, okay, yes.
So you're grunting, but she is dragging out of this. Because remember, maybe the reason why you rolled so low is because it's affecting how much movement she could do.
Ah.
See?
So-
Okay, so she is pulled out. Because you did have the extra movement there. Okay, so it is Moonbeam's turn.
Right.
You do have your lay on hands.
So will that like heal her for what I roll, or will it just bring her back to life?
Lay on hands, check to see
Well,
what
it'll
your-
heal her because she's because
Do you
she's
have your card out?
stabilized.
Yeah, Cure Wounds says I get a 1d8 plus my spellcasting ability.
It would heal her because I spared the dying. She's stable. She's not dying.
Yeah, she's already stable.
So that would count as a heal as opposed to stabilizing her.
Yeah.
Alright, and what's my spellcasting modifier?
Would be your charisma.
Awesome. I can at least get you up and you
And-
should take a healing potion.
And if you want, you do have the Paladin Power Lay on Hands, don't forget.
I don't have it.
It's not on a power card. It's one of the things you start.
I
When
know.
your blessed touch can heal wounds, you have a pool of healing power that replenishes when you take a long rest. That pool can restore a total number of hit points equal to your paladin level times 5.
So, how do I...
Basically, for Lay on Hands, as an action, you can touch a creature and draw power from this pool of reserve and heal a number of hit points to that creature, up to the maximum amount remaining in your pool.
Then I'm going to lay on hands.
Alternatively, you can spend 5 points from your healing to cure a target of disease or neutralize one poisoning effect. You can cure multiple diseases.
Don't worry, I can take care of that.
So if you want, what's your level?
I will
Lesser
level
restoration.
3.
3.
Level 3, so 5 times 3, 15 hit points. You can immediately just say, I'm giving you back
Boom.
this many hit
15.
points.
Sweet.
Lay on hands.
See how awesome your teammates are? One laid her hand on you to stabilize you and dragged you out. The other one laid her hand on you and brought you to 15 hit
Good.
points.
This means because I didn't want to waste my. I have to protect my people, which means I want to attack,
Uh-huh.
not heal myself.
You want to fight, you want to stop the danger as opposed
Exactly.
to... Okay, well, you are...
But
at-
by doing that means I could do that.
You are at 15 hit points, but you are just waking up and all your friends are huddled around you.
So,
Okay.
that's my whole action,
Must
right?
That'll be your
Yeah.
Must
yeah,
attack.
that is as an action, so.
Alright,
I want to attack.
But you're in a really good defensive position.
good.
Okay, so Warlock, you're in a good spot or dangerous spot, depending as the case may be looked at.
Dangerous.
Dangerous, yes, but that doesn't.
So hold it. Iron Eyes doesn't get to shoot his arrow?
Well, he's at the bottom of the round.
Okay.
He actually did something else with his turn just now. That was a skill. And he'll be divulging it to you guys on your turn.
He's betraying us.
Well,
No.
Jesus Christ!
No,
He's
he's just...
greedy.
It's not then that's not betraying us so much as he wants. You know,
He
but-
wants the gold.
Chill.
Is the does the image influence out to here?
No, it's just inside that circle. So you
Okay.
can move back and be just out of the grub's reach.
Okay. So stepping up to the altar, leaning on the altar, and yelling again, "I told you you're not worthy!" and blasting him again.
Blast
Okay,
him.
blasting
Blast
him.
him.
Yeah, the priest.
Don't
Okay.
forget your D4.
The cleric. Is he cleric or a priest?
He was a cleric, now who knows what he is.
Well, he's still a cleric, just of a different
He's
guy.
just a lichy kind.
Yeah, Lichy cleric.
Woo! 21!
Oh, wow.
25.
Yeah, definitely hit.
26. But yeah. So, doing that. And actually, let me see, because I might actually just boost this. 1 sec.
You can boost it?
No, it's a cantrip. It's based on level. Okay.
So much crazy magic stuff.
Because you can choose to cast some level 1 spells, level 2 spells, like
Yeah.
healing
Yeah.
spells.
Like I chose to do make healing level 2.
For 5 more points, and now we're pulsing.
5 points of force.
Yep.
Okay, so you're pushing him in there?
Mm-hmm.
Interesting move. Interesting. I always love when everyone looks up and I say, interesting.
Yeah, you make us nervous. and
So,
that's
it is their turn.
untrue. Oh, which means I get to go afterwards.
So, This one is going to face the paladin.
Come to me.
Come to me, my
I just want to point out that the circle of life is my code of honor. And
Oh. And you got the handshake of life, man.
That's flipping the bird.
What the hell did he roll?
What the hell did I roll?
10.
A 10?
No, minus whatever the.
Oh, minus D4, yep. 2.
Minus 2, so
So
we're
you
at
got
8. So we're at 12. Will a 12 hit you?
It does not hit me, man.
See? It's a good thing that you still have enough
Circle of life,
protection there.
Yeah, man.
So the other grub is going to try spitting again on the warlock since he, did so bad and was all greedy and tried to spit on his boss.
Don't
Let's see if we
forget.
can split and melt the altar in half.
And you're minus.
D4.
Is that a 6?
It
It's
is
a
a
6. For 4.
He spits at you again, but because you're behind the altar takes it, and you just see parts of the altar just melting away.
I'm still glaring at the dwarf as it melts.
That's good.
Or former dwarf.
Former dwarf.
Yeah, no, this is good drama.
As a Glitterdoom zombie dwarf.
That's just bad. And as you do that, he's going to curse you. He's going to say something quietly in the dwarven cursed tongue that is not spoken by dwarves in 1,000 years that have met the daylight.
Oh, dear.
Only the Durgar may know these
Yeah.
dark
Oh.
What are you at?
Well, I'm at 15.
Out of?
26.
Out of?
34.
Okay, you're getting my spell.
Okay.
Do I have to make any saves?
15, 20. Well, he's got to walk up. And we're going to find out. In his hand full of this dark, cursed energy. Let's see if his melee touch spell hits you. 17.
So you had a
Crap.
minus 4 D4.
Well,
No,
he's
he
not
didn't-
the
he
minus
didn't get
D4.
banged.
I didn't get made.
And will a unnatural 20 hit you?
Yes.
As you feel dark necrotic energy oozing from his fingers. And it's seeping into your lively flesh, bringing burning hot fever to it. 7, 5. So 15 points of necrotic damage.
15 points
As
out of
his-
how many?
Inflict
24.
wounds,
So.
burns into your
9.
flesh.
Okay, never mind. He gets it.
It says his hands just burn through your robe chest. You
I'll
can
stay
practically-
staring at him.
You can practically hear the dwarven version of it coming
Look up
by.
barbarian reckless attack for me briefly. Should be at the very front. That's where the
Barbarian stuff is.
the papers of papers might be.
And
there.
I am going to hellish rebuke him at level 2.
What is hellish rebuke?
Hellish rebuke. Immediate reaction. He takes a number of D10 based on the level I cast it at. Reflex for half of fire damage.
Ooh!
What's reckless attack?
Reckless attack.
Something about melee weapon using strength.
Because I got 2 healing spells left.
I've got 1 healing spell. Ah.
Damn.
16, 23 reflex save. Dex save.
Okay, so dex save versus what?
DC 13.
17.
Okay.
So
So
how
in that
much-
case,
damage?
he can take, what was that? 23, 20, take 11.
Damn.
That's pretty sweet
So
nonetheless.
he touches me and it just erupts back at him.
Hellish rebuke flies into him.
That's awesome.
You are not worthy.
Still better than,
This is
nothing.
some,
That's 11 points of damage is more than I did on the last one.
good.
Reckless attack. Starting at level 2, you can throw aside all concerted defense and attack with fierce desperation. When you make your first attack on your turn, you can decide to attack recklessly. Doing so gives you advantage on your melee attack roll using strength during this attack, but rolls against you have advantage until the beginning of your next turn. So basically, you're throwing off all defense to just damage.
Yeah, I need defense right now, too.
And if you can cut down whatever you're attacking, well, you don't need to worry about your defense.
Well, does that give me multi-attack then?
Well, no, it's you get one attack. Basically, you're throwing off all thoughts of defending yourself and just attacking. So your first attack gets advantage.
Well, I get
So-
advantage anyway, so. Alrighty.
Kira, it is your turn. Are you recklessly attacking?
No.
Oh, okay. She's getting up on her, so she's getting up, which will cost half her movement.
Is 12 enough to hit?
It is.
Awesome.
Alrighty. And only 2 points of damage.
Crap.
I rolled ones.
Snake eyes. Okay, so at this exact moment, the dwarf is speaking about what he saw in his check. He shouts, "My friends, we have a way to get victory here. Look at the supports." And when he mentions this, the camera pans over and shows the supports to the mine entrance are very, very old and very, very dilapidated.
Are they wood?
They're wooden structures.
Burn,
And they
baby,
seem
burn.
that any serious amount of damage could collapse that entire cave there. As much as your friend would hate to lose this, he has witnessed certain motions and attacks that have pushed things down this hallway.
It would have been 4 points of damage, just so you know. Because apparently slashing damage I get is +2.
Okay.
Okay.
That's good, better. That's better.
Yeah.
Might as well write out the vulnerable. Alright, so he points out, "My friends, the mine supports. If you damage them, it'll come down if we can lead him into the mine."
Okay, he can still fire his damn crossbow.
Do you tell him that? He's hiding right next to you.
Fire your damn crossbow!
Oh! And he shoots his crossbow off. For a total of 12.
That'll hit the guy.
That
in front
won't
of
hit
us.
the cleric, though, because that's
No,
who
but
he's
he wouldn't be
shooting
aiming
at.
at the cleric. He'd be aiming at the...
You wouldn't be aiming at the big, scary, lichy-looking cleric?
Oh, I'm sorry, the big, scary worm-like thing that spits acid that's right in front of him?
This army of friends will eat those things up. He's already seen one killed in 2 good hits. He shoots his arrow at the cleric, and of course, it kind of whizzes and hits the altar.
Oh, no.
So the cleric just like scowls at him when he sees the arrow hitting his altar. Dark decrepitude.
And then I'll catch a skull. Really? Acid damage? Really?
Oh, I'm sorry. How's that chest wound? I've turned into Palpatine. Welcome to my power of my fully functioning altar.
Alrighty.
Join me, Iron Eyes. Together we shall rule. Cousin and cousin.
Okay, so, Finley, you are...
Okay.
You
Now-
have injured allies everywhere.
Yeah,
You have-
however, he's the most injured comparatively.
Uh-huh.
So I am going to use Cure Wounds
Okay.
on him. Oh, wait a minute. I'm
Now-
not sure I can reach him.
I will be nice guy, since we really haven't played these a lot. You definitely, as a cleric, sense that he is undead. The whole skeletal face is a giveaway.
Okay, but is turn dead a bonus action or is it's an
What's
action?
it say?
I don't actually have it. I need
Oh.
the book.
Okay.
It's actually not in the cleric.
Well, because it's a class ability, not a spell.
Yeah.
Oh, gosh.
What did I miss?
Debate.
Oh, Debate.
now I have to run in the same direction.
Yeah, because no, trust me, I know he's undead, but
What are we debating?
We're debating
if I can, but see, if it's a bonus action, then what I can do.
It's not a bonus action.
See, because I could send him running and then somebody thing, but do I try and heal him first?
Okay, so turn dead. As an action, you present your holy symbol and speak the prayer censoring the undead. Each undead that can see you, hear you within 30 feet must make a wisdom saving throw. If the creature fails its saving throw, it is turned for 1 minute or until they take any damage. A turned creature. Hi, whoever we're waving
Mark.
to. Turn creature must spend its turn trying to move as far away as you can. It can't willingly move in space to a space within 30 feet of you. It also can't take reactions. For any action, it can only use the dash action to try to escape.
Okay, I'm going to go ahead and do it because at least then hopefully it'll stop hitting you.
Apparently, somebody put this.
And then if you can light up those strusses, we could lock him in that other chamber.
We don't need to light them up. They're old.
Okay, I'm going to use turn dead.
You are going to use
Well,
turn dead.
and that's
Yeah.
only going to turn the
It
cleric
won't
way,
turn.
right?
Yeah, well, I don't think these guys are undead.
I don't think they're
only
undead. The grubs
cleric
aren't
is.
The grubs do not.
Greedy,
The
greedy
greedy.
guts is.
The grubs seem to definitely be organic,
Yeah.
Yeah.
especially when you disemboweled one and food came out.
Yay!
Okay, so you say your prayer to censor the undead.
Exactly.
What do you say?
You're adorable.
By the power of Brandabaris, I banish thee from my sight.
And what's your DC?
Let me move my cards.
Your KP coat.
Oh,
She's
she's
Oh.
bundled her
cold.
traveling coat.
My spell DC,
Wait.
DC is 12,
12.
which is
Might
why
not be.
everything friggin' meets it.
Oh.
God
Hang
damn
on.
He
it.
just rolled a natural 20.
I am like the worst fucking cleric ever.
No, you're not.
You're
You're way
not.
awesome.
I never hit.
Wisdom saving throw.
That's
Ever.
Somehow we survive.
You heal us all the time.
It's a
Yeah,
cleric
I
and a
just
wisdom
wasted a
saving.
turn when I could at least healed him.
Hey, you didn't go comatose because of a giant holographic
Do you
slug.
still your healing word? Is that not a?
Bonus?
Yeah, you're the one that brought that
Yeah,
up.
but I already used it.
Oh, is it a?
Is it a level 0 cantrip?
No, it's a level 1.
Oh, so how many more level ones do you have? Spells per day.
I have detect
Well, look at
magic,
your character sheet, baby.
cure wounds. But this is not. But it's a single action, which turn dead takes the place of.
Can't you sacred flame these as a bonus action?
No, I only have one bonus action and I used it.
Oh.
Okay. So Moonbeam.
Oh. You
She
know,
tried to banish the darkness, and the darkness spat in her eye.
there's like healing potions. Just want to throw
Yeah.
that out there. Man.
Yes, we
You
have
have a
tons
healing
of healing potions.
Yes, I think I have 2 of them.
I don't have any of them.
I just want to throw that out to you, man. All right, so like I
Unless
got
that's
this
a bonus
guy in
action.
front of me,
Uh
and I'm just gonna hit him
huh. Okay. You and the barbarian going to town.
in the face.
Damn right.
Oh no, I do have a
Oh,
healing potion.
I don't
And
know
I have a
though.
potion of resistance
That's
to necrotic.
6
That
plus
might have been Not that we knew he could do that, but
10's not gonna hit, right?
10 will not hit the little greedy grub.
Right, yeah. Right, okay.
Okay.
Did you need healing? Are you okay?
I still have 15.
Alright, I
Are
got
you good with where you're standing? You want to try, flanking this guy?
Unless, how many healing health points do you have, Chad?
how many
He has 9
healing
hit points
potions?
left.
How,
I have-
No,
how
I
much
meant hit
damage
points.
can you take?
He's
She's
I have
metagaming.
9
He needs
HP.
help. You still can heal.
Yeah,
I
I
can
have
heal
to
in the
be.
next round.
I have a healing potion, but I have an ace better for the moment.
I have to.
We'll
be
deal with
on
healing
touch.
after my next action.
She can reach him better than I can.
I
I can heal you. She can heal him.
Okay.
You all.
Or
So-
that works too.
Because
Man.
I
Okay.
can't.
So you're good
reach-
with where you are?
I'd rather not be in spit range.
Well, technically, you guys think you're in spit range already if it wants to spit.
I'm in spit range.
him, but I don't want to add this guy to my spit
Oh, okay.
experience. If you know what I mean.
So you're going to leave Jazz out there all alone being spit at?
I'm fine.
I mean,
I'm fine. I'm
If I go, I'm just gonna get an
His
attack
soul
of
is already spoken
opportunity.
How injured is this grub?
It's barely injured.
Yeah, I didn't even hit.
Yeah, you were the only one that hit that one time.
And it was fairly ineffectual.
Well, 4
It's just
points,
low
man.
roll. It,
Alright.
it just
Alright.
means that it
I'm going
moved
to
away.
get him. I'm going to get him.
Okay, so it is. Because are you sure? Because it's gonna be.
after the cleric. It's
Well, she swung and missed, so it's
Oh.
your turn.
okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna be staring this guy down intensely.
Are you sure?
Oh. Okay.
So small is your return on what you had in your hands. You deserve none of it. Shatter.
Okay.
Oh, that would piss me off.
If you if you shatter,
It's intent to break the beams.
if you do, he'll be trapped in there with you.
Yeah.
You want
Yes.
to push
Are
him
you
back?
wanting to trap him in there with you, or
I'm fine because I don't have the actions to push him back and break the beams.
Okay.
Well, can you?
We'll have to find a way to make it all right.
Okay. So shatter. Okay, and what does shatter do? Not that we know and don't love that stuff.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
might get distracted enough to be going, no!
Well, we wouldn't have to put up with the other spitter.
Right.
That's right.
All right. 10-foot radius. Each creature must make a Constitution saving throw. They're undead, so I imagine charisma saving throw, right?
Wait a minute.
No,
So
he's
that
not
means you can
undead.
get him and the.
Yes.
So where do you?
I can
where
get
are you
him
casting
and the
it?
beams. I'm casting it right here, so we have these two beams in the area and these
a
two.
square because you can't pick dead center. So this one,
Yeah, somewhere that it'll catch him
this
and
will-
the beams.
this right there will hit him and all of that.
Mhm.
That's
Okay.
the one.
I'm used to like picking a vertex.
Yeah,
That's because you play that weird game.
the hexes.
What game?
Well, no, like D&D and Pathfinder, you have to pick a vertex, and then it's 10 feet up from that.
Yeah. So you do it
Mhm.
here instead of picking here.
Yeah.
At the crossroads instead of the square itself. So what's the DC?
So DC is going to be 13 for half damage.
And it's for Constitution.
Constitution. Inorganic material, such as worn wood, aged wood, etc., would take
Oh, we know it's gonna
additional
happen for
damage.
that.
Yes.
Okay, and it's force, right?
Thunder.
Thunder?
Mhm.
Okay.
Bring in
Ooh.
the thunder.
16, 23 points of thunder damage.
Okay, so if you make your save half?
Yep.
Okay. Damn. 23, we'll say 12. Damn. As all of you hear this thunderous crack that sounds like a tuning fork, and you hear crackling, shattering timbers, stone starts rumbling, and after a few seconds, the entire corridor collapses. Killing. You're assuming it was crushed under half of the mountain that decided to come down.
Yay.
The altar, the flames are flickering sideways from the concussion. And dirt dust particulates are flooding in from the collapse. So there's a small fog rolling into this room. Okay, so
Hey, you can move.
Does he look like he's distracted?
he make an attack of opportunity on you. Do you
I'll
want-
stay there.
You'll stay there?
I might have a bonus action though. Let me double check something here. Da-da-da-da. Is it a bonus action? It should be a bonus action because it's just amazing.
I like the way you said that.
Oh, it is not. For so little damage too. Oh well. No, I'm good.
See? The dust. It's
Yeah,
choking
the
you
dust.
up.
Yeah,
The
man.
dust is choking you up.
But we're returning thanks to the Circle of Life, man.
All right. So first, the grub is going to go ahead and... Which one to attack? We'll
Big
say...
scary barbarian.
Okay. Well, that's, I was going to say 1 and 3 is the barbarian.
well.
The paladin.
All right,
Oh.
man.
It's that circle of life, man.
It is, man.
It's going to attack the paladin as soon as I find my d20.
All right, man.
Which is probably in this neighborhood. Okay. The grub is snapping at you, paladin. And he still has the 1d4, right?
Yes.
Ooh.
-1. So we are at a bite. We are at 16. Will that hit you?
It misses,
It
man.
misses. All
God.
right. It skitters
Thank
off
goodness.
your shield as Greedy Guts prepares another spell. Oh. He's going to use another of his dark spells.
Of course.
'Cause
Well,
that's-
technically, that's the only kind he has.
Yeah,
Yes.
point.
I mean, point of clarification.
Right.
Actually, he does have the cantrip of light.
Okay, I stand corrected. Or I
But-
sit corrected.
When you made that comment, I did have it in my hand. And he whispers dark words and puts his hand against your chest again.
Or tries to.
Dark necrotic energy comes reaching towards you.
No, 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 no.
Ooh. Will an 11 hit you?
Unfortunately, just barely.
Oh! As all of a sudden the dark cascading energy just barely lashes out.
Ooh.
So 21 points of necrotic damage as he's
Yeah, you're at 0.
the necrotic
just 0.
energy hits your chest. You just feel someone calling your contract in. But you're not done yet. It's just the last thing that your eyes, as they flutter shut, is the pale, gaunt face of a dwarf as you hit the ground like a sack of potatoes.
Oh, I'm going to have to get over to you.
The last, as your eyes wink out, you hear,
You shall be food for my grubs.
Ugh.
hey, it's better food than the bride, right?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so somebody prostrate the warlock.
It was bravely
As this is
done.
where we have the cutscene where whoever's got your soul's contract goes, hey, so, time to cash out, buddy.
Indeed.
And that's why you bring friends. All right, so it is. He didn't like being cut off from his mind. It's going to take him years to dig that back up. Kira, what are you going to do?
Can I get through to him without him getting an
No.
He will get an attack of opportunity either way.
Alright, then we're just gonna have to go for that guy.
Okay.
Sorry, that was.
Oh, you
Which one
rolled.
did I?
You dropped them both, didn't you?
Well, no, But I had I
I'm
don't remember which one it was. Alright.
Natural
20! 20!
Natural 20. What do you got?
Okay, that means it's double damage.
Yes.
Woohoo!
Roll twice the dice.
Yeah,
And don't forget just yourself.
12-sided die.
I'm working on it.
Do you need a...
She'll need an extra one.
Do you have more than one 12, Jerry?
I do.
Okay.
And remember, add your bonus to damage to each one.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. Okay, so 12 on that one, plus 4. So that's 20 points of damage
For that
Okay.
for that one. And,
Wait a minute, 20?
well, yeah, because I
12
get to add
plus-
my plus 4 for that, and then plus 6 for the other. So that's, oh no, that's 8 plus 2 is 12. 8 plus that. See, because I get plus 3. Oh, wait, no. Plus 2.
Uh-huh.
So
Well, you would
it's
add your
19.
strength.
Yeah, which is plus 3.
3,
Plus
okay.
5. Plus those. So, oh, that's actually more than that. So that's actually 21 points of damage.
Where are you getting these
Wait.
extra pluses, Carrie? You're
Yeah,
Plus
why
the
is-
only-
the
you get
4.
Carrie, you get
That's
the web.
6 plus.
Hold
why
on,
are
you're
you-
throwing numbers out. You have your axe's damage, which is 12, plus 3 for your strength.
Right, plus the 4
You're not
from.
rolling a 1d4 for
Oh,
damage.
like, yeah,
I keep forgetting. No,
Yeah,
I
see,
thought.
I'm like, there's
okay.
no way you can get a
Okay,
20
all
out
right,
of 12.
I-
Okay.
Kept thinking that was for damage
So 15
too, but
for
it's the
one.
same thing.
Okay.
15. So, and then
Plus 8.
plus 8.
Okay.
Yeah.
Needless to say, in that moment in your
I keep
rage,
forgetting that was
when
not for
you
damage.
realized you failed to protect one of your compatriots who just fell to the ground dying, your rage boiled
I was
up in your
mad.
blood. You grabbed your axe with both hands and swung for all the gods of Underdark to feel your blow. As you took this greed grub's head off cleanly in one fluid motion and then turned around as its gore exploded behind you, fanning you like an explosion.
Like a
You
zombie
look
film.
at the
Like a
cleric
zombie
with
film.
your cold steel,
Uh,
living eyes. Okay.
Wish I had a bonus action that I could throw my javelin at him.
But you can move up to him.
You can't
Yes.
So
move.
it's like, how close can I get?
You can walk around the altar.
I can how?
Oh, are you going to go that way?
Can I get close?
Yes, you can.
The altar's burning, so.
It's just candles.
Okay. How
If
do
you're
I-
wanting to hit him, you'll need to keep walking.
so-
So you can get to here.
Yeah.
And that's like on top of the altar. You could step
Yeah.
on it and kick off a candle.
Kick off a candle.
As the candle doesn't wink out, but it keeps rolling like it's a magical candle. Okay, so the barbarian, she won't gonna have none of that. So back to the top of the order, Finley. Things are happening. Things are changing.
So fortunately, that was not an instant death. I just went unconscious. Okay.
Okay, let's see here. I'm going to make my way to... I'm going to go around the Spirit Guardian.
Do you have enough speed for that?
No,
Long run.
but 1, 2, 3...
You could go through me, right?
She's
I
trying
can
to
go that
She's going
far.
the long way.
I'm going
Okay.
out of his reach.
Okay.
Okay, but I did my movement, but I'm going to Sacred Flame him because you still have 3 rolls before I get there.
Uh-huh.
Because if I try and do the healing spell now, it's useless.
Right.
Okay.
So,
Yeah, it would
Sacred
just-
Flame.
Okay.
Reflex. A deck save.
And
Dex save.
just checking. Just seeing if he would take extra damage or not. 12, 13?
12.
Oh.
Natural 20.
Again!
His dark gods and the seed of his power make your flame barely visible. It seems that this dark altar and his power is just keeping your god's gifts from hitting him.
Yeah, apparently everything can...
Okay, alright. And you're good with no bonus action?
No, I don't...
Okay.
Bonus action.
Okay, so it is Moonbeam's turn.
Right, man.
Moonbeam.
I gotta restore the circle of life, man.
Circle of life.
So 5, 10. Can I move through my companion?
Yes, you can.
15, 20. Hey.
You do this cool Legolas slide halfway across the table and land with your sword ready.
Hey, man.
Not cool.
You're a schmuck, man. I don't know when I learned Yiddish, but I travel all over the place. And I gotta tell you, you are out of touch. You are not a good dwarf.
Oh, inspiration.
I don't
If
know.
you're bringing it. You're bringing it.
Bad dwarf.
Bad dwarf. Bad dwarf.
I need to restore you to the circle of life, man. I think I did.
That will hit.
Great. So then,
So, really good damage here.
we got us one of these bad boys.
The D4
The D4.
for lightsaber.
And since he's undead,
Max
the radiant
damage.
damage would be...
Yeah, 12 plus my strength and proficiency, or
Yes.
Yeah,
just
those are
strength.
your strengths.
okay, so 14.
Damn.
4, which is radiant.
Okay, but it's radiant and he's undead.
Is all of it radiant, or is it just D4 radiant?
Just the D4 is
4
radiant.
is radiant.
Which, if he's undead, that means it counts.
It-
as
yeah, he's
extra, doesn't it?
vulnerable. I don't remember how
As-
it works.
As you swing your lightsaber, which, by the way, for the record, he's not vulnerable for radiant for some reasons. If
Weird.
it's undead,
That
it always
makes
should be.
sense.
But as you slide your lightsabery holy sword of Circle of Life, and a beautiful half-moon glow that people are still winking out from their eyes because it was that beautiful.
Because Sahanin is not happy with you, man.
That's right.
And neither is your original god, man.
Yeah.
That's
it,
right.
It dispels the darkness
More dead.
and takes the cleric's head clean off.
Whoa! You killed him!
Circle of life, man.
As all of a sudden its knees start to buckle, it hits the ground and its head rolls on top of the warlock,
Ew.
whose necrotic flesh is seeking out the companion. No kidding.
I kick the head off his chest.
Okay, so it then comes around to the warlock, who needs to make a death save.
Mm-hmm.
Iron Eyes is gonna have to get this place cleansed.
No shit. Nope.
Oh, at least
Doesn't
it wasn't
matter.
a 1. At least
my
it
turn.
wasn't a 1. Contract recalled. And that's literally how that
What's
would
the
play out in the
warlock
story
have
of your
contracts?
contract keeper. Yeah,
Sold his soul.
he sold.
You
War-
sold
that's
your
what
soul.
that's what warlocks are.
I
Yeah.
did not realize.
Yeah, man.
And
Pact with the
in
demon.
a story game,
Or in
you
this
could actually
case,
use
a
that
fae.
quite well for you resurrect them. Your contract is back.
Yeah, man.
Okay, so it is then going down to the barbarian Kira's turn. They're all dead. What are you
They're all
going to do?
dead.
As you look,
They're just,
Is that spirit guardian still
the
hanging
spirit
out?
guardian is wonking out as we speak.
thank God.
As the cleric's body completely lands full on the ground, the candles, the one on the ground and one on the altar, just wick out magically on
I'm gonna kick his body.
their own. Okay. And dust just comes out of the cavity that's open in his neck.
Stupid bastard.
And Iron Eyes laughs and says, "You tell him," and clinks a crossbow bolt into the body.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh,
That's
Iron
too
Eyes.
good for you, you bastard.
Spare the dying.
Spare the dying. Okay, you go up, slap him with Spare the
I
Dying.
have to touch him. Okay, and now I'm going to do a prayer of healing.
La 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 la, get your ass off the floor.
Okay,
got
so
things to do.
2d8.
That depends. If you're a halfling and your god's symbol is a foot, does that mean you rub your foot in the dirt and step on him real quick? Touch. Spare the dying. Dirty footprint on your
So
shoe.
then I told him
everybody,
that he could have had 10 times as... Oh,
Everybody who's in, around me gets 11 points of
Oh, thanks.
And
I'm
then,
cool.
and then the demon you're talking to goes, now remember, when I gave you this contract, Crowley, I fairly gave you 10 years on the contract. No breaking contracts early by killing people. There was once a demon who did that.
All right, now,
Okay.
how are you?
Damn, that was hard.
Because I have one healing spell left.
How are you doing?
I'm doing great.
Although,
okay.
That 11,
okay.
I'm like 26 now.
Okay. So you do notice that the altar where the acid splashed on it, there was something inside the altar.
the source of the
Can I-
Glitterdoom.
Lay cure wounds on him.
You can lay a cure wounds on him.
Alright.
There's a toy surprise inside.
There's a toy surprise inside.
So it's 7.
7 points of life flow into you from the elf.
Yeah, man.
She shares her wish with you.
Her life force.
Circle of life, man. You were not ready to go, man.
So the barbarian,
Oh,
who's
course not.
bored kicking things and
I
smashing
start
things,
smashing. Open up
notices
this altar.
that at the
You
altar,
can check his pockets.
Such
What? Come on, Glitterdoom.
and as you notice, there's a brick of gold in the altar, and as you touch it, the altar the brick of gold crackles, and looks like it's turning to lead.
maybe that's what he did to evoke the Glitterdoom.
And then it starts to dissolve and to rust in your fingers. And you feel a sensation like when a thunderstorm is approaching. The electricity in the air, the ozone. And all of a sudden you could just feel this feeling of oppressive energy, and then it wafts away. And it seems like
we broke the curse.
it seems like the shadows are less dark and dense. You see the grubs, you just hear popping sounds and the cracks in the floor.
High five.
The curse is over,
Your
people.
curse is lifted.
Iron Eyes.
And Iron Eyes
Curse.
just hikes up his pants. And like I said, let's go crack that door.
If that's what you want, dude, no problem.
And then, well, you guys...
Except,
The curse is gone.
We don't
Well, it
know
feels
what
like
was
it
holding
anyway.
the door shut, though. You know what I'm
Alright.
saying?
Does the
And-
cleric have a key in his pockets?
Actually, while the halfling's going through his pockets, she finds that he has a ring that has a tingle on it.
a tingle.
Are you going to use your detect magic? Because that's a freebie, right? Mm-hmm. You detect that on his magical ring, it is indeed magical. And it seems to have magic very similar to the magic that was on the door upstairs.
It's the key.
Almost like someone used a hold spell to magically seal the door and attune the ring to the key.
So,
Because if you want to keep your treasure safe, you put a ring on it.
Ah! If you liked it, then you should have put a ring on it. If you liked it, then you should have put a ring on it.
Okay.
hold it. I'm going to do a stealth. Okay,
How hot
sleight of
light.
hand, actually.
Sleight of
Okay.
hand, yeah.
It's like, okay, so, I got a 14.
Okay. Who's
Sorry.
who's got the highest passive perception?
I
got
got
me.
I think, I think you notice.
You spot her putting something in her pocket. I love that face. It's an awesome face right there.
She's.
Oh, yeah.
It's like,
I
okay.
got my eye on you. Look.
And like,
And-
leave it to the damn avarice to only have one friggin' gold piece on him.
And you do notice that
Didn't know
amongst
what
the
it was.
decorations on the altar, there's a score of large gold nuggets. But they look almost like defecated nuggets.
Ew!
Perhaps like someone scavenged them from dead greed grubs.
Oh.
And it would probably be worth about 25 gold pieces if someone was to collect all these golden nuggets.
Hey,
Poop
Iron
nuggets.
Eyes is already collecting the gold nuggets.
yeah,
Poop nuggets.
Iron Eyes, that's yours,
That's your
man.
cut, man.
Still
No,
has to pay
we
us.
get a cut of this
Circle
place.
of life, man. You cash that out and
Poop nuggets.
give us our, I don't know. I mean,
And
circle of life and everything, but
all of a sudden, you guys hear when
natural.
you're patting yourselves on the back, good job and all, you just hear the dwarf just let out this big sigh. And he just points to the wench that's down here to help carry the bucket up.
Oh, I gotta climb up and do the thing.
Yes, you do, because apparently the wench that's down here, there's one just like the one up there, but someone broke it.
Oh, I figured.
So
I'd have to
anyone
climb up
that's
anyways.
down here is trapped unless they can make 3 climb checks to get to the surface.
Well, guess what?
But
Does she still have the
She
plus?
still has advantage for the...
Yeah. Okay, yeah, 16, not including my dexterity bonus, which would be like +2, so 18.
Okay,
And 17.
okay,
And 14.
okay, you make it. I was going to say, and then at the very end she rolls a 1, falls all the way down. Okay, so everybody gets in the bucket.
yes, back at the bucket.
Not avarice. We're
Do you
kicking
want
this corpse.
to sacred flame the altar to ash?
Yeah.
Please.
Yeah.
Torture.
Sacred flame, sacred flame, sacred flame, sacred flame. Somewhere there's an angel
Burn,
up in
baby,
your
burn.
afterlife going, who keeps faxing me orders for sacred flame? Poof, poof, poof.
Well, they don't hit anything else.
I didn't say he was the good angel.
Apparently
It was the
not.
one that's busy fishing in heaven going,
What are you talking about? He's playing Doom on his computer with his feet up on the desk and... fine.
You want? Sure, no problem.
okay, so you
Yes,
guys
yes,
crank your
yes.
way back up. You go this way, and then you find the chamber with smog. Just when you thought you were out of here, you open the door to the chamber, or as it's called. As soon as you get there, Iron Eyes is wanting to tear that door down. He's like, barbarian, just like he did to the grub.
It's a steel door.
Enough swings of an axe will break it. We gotta
Hey,
get this door down.
I'd like to remind you that it's magic.
Hey,
We can actually tear through the door, though.
you know, circle of life and all that, man. Doesn't Brandabaris like
Circle of life?
approve
I'm
of
wanting
opening
gold,
doors
like a ring.
and stuff? Maybe you've got some, like clever way you might open the door
Magic?
for Brandabaris.
Oh,
Yeah, I'll try those thieves tools
it's
again.
magic.
What is it with
Yeah.
halflings stealing magic rings?
I don't
Never
know, man.
believe
Does she
it's
know it was
not
a ring?
so.
I just know
She saw you
It's
pocket it.
magic.
What? So I took a ring. There's nothing rough with it.
Okay. So
Uh-huh.
so you're
Do you
gonna
have detect magic?
No, but I do have detect bullshit.
so you're gonna try to pick the lock again?
Yeah. That's what I
Okay.
think that lock.
Okay. Go ahead and give me a roll for picking the lock.
While wearing the ring.
The one ring to open the ore.
So I look around to
that would be a
everybody else
15.
and I'm like,
No. It's on my finger.
You know this one.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you get down there, you're picking the lock, and at some point, with the ring on the door.
No.
No.
I ain't knocking on it.
So you're not.
I'm just picking the lock.
Give me a pick lock.
I did.
What'd you
Got
roll?
14.
Nope, not good enough.
Nope, sorry.
It's almost like somebody put a spell that makes all picking locks plus 10 to.
You know,
DC.
I was being nice, man. I'm like not gonna call you out with the whole like ring. That you
And then
took.
Iron Eyes is like, oh, well, I'm gonna go start setting camp in the main room, and it'll probably take us. Starts running his hand through his beard. Probably about 2 weeks to tear this door down before we can head back to town.
Oh, crap. Knock, knock.
And
Hold it, let me try it one more time.
While you're picking the lock, you knock, knock.
click, click, and the door opens up. What?
I could have held this for ransom, man.
Yeah, and he'd hold you for ransom to get the door open.
2 weeks.
2 weeks.
$2.
there'd been a lot of tinnitus, man, because I would have been just blasting the door.
Dong, 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 dong.
I'd rather hang out
Go
with
through
some
the wall
nice
like that.
architecture. I've seen all of this place I want to see, man.
Yeah, me too.
So as the door opens, the door to this room, that solid door, large gourds mar the burnished metal surface of the two So, blah, 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 blah. Favorite text as you open it up. Let's go on to the opening and the walking in. And all you hear is Iron Eyes, who pushes his way through first to be the first to glimpse this, is just him gasping. As the light glimmers in, you see a glint of light. Because 6 large rusting iron bins, those are those big giant boxes about the size of a large creature, stand in this chamber of plain utilitarian stone. A half dozen oversized and empty wheelbarrows lean against the walls. The iron bins contain heaps of dust-covered stone, but the faint glint of gold appears mixed in with the otherwise drab rock.
So it's raw mineral,
It's unprocessed ore.
unprocessed ore, yeah.
So basically, it's huge bins of raw gold. Because dwarves love that best, because A, it's gold, and B, it means they get to work.
Yeah, and they still had more in the mine before this guy turned into an ass.
But you know,
Averass.
Iron Eyes should be happy with his haul and happy to pay up.
Yep.
You know, man?
Yeah, and it's gonna cost him.
Circle of
So,
life and all
Iron
that.
Eyes is sad that we lost the mine by collapsing the tunnel.
He
It
can
had to be
dig it out.
done. In 100 years, my brethren may get the mine reopened if there is gold in there. But
Yeah, but I think you're set for gold, as
I-
are we.
What are you talking about years? The Avarice said a couple of weeks.
Oh, he's just trying to.
Trying to
Apparently,
He thinks
don't worry,
that-
I'm just a
Lychee
little
dwarves
bit
dig
pissed off
better
from Edge of
than
Death.
Lychee dwarves dig better than
and
regular
oh,
dwarves.
Yeah.
the raw ore. Well, you know, there's. I have to get some men with a forge in here, and that comes off the overhead. And
I
No problem.
don't want
the amount
to.
of wood we'll have to hire the elves to give us instead of chopping down fresh trees.
Well, you know what? Let's go make
Or we
camp.
could just haul this all back to town
No.
ourselves, because we don't need you anymore.
No. Let's go make camp real quick. Come on, dwarf.
Okay.
Okay, what's
The dwarf goes off
got
with
a
you to go
plan.
make camp with the mule.
Okay, everybody, come on.
I like
Okay.
the mule.
Okay,
Shut
he's
the
locking the
door.
door.
Shut the door.
All right, let's negotiate. The door is shut.
Click. The door locks. What?
Okay, go ahead and open it if you can.
Okay.
Yeah. I thought you might be seeing it my way.
Yeah. Okay. So after a harsh, renegotiation process, he will
Yeah.
he will honor his contract, of course.
Oh,
Oh,
plus 10%.
But for the he did promise the plus 10%.
No, I'm talking above that.
That's just
20%?
being greedy. I don't think someone lawful allowed you to extort him at this point. As the paladin's glaring at you.
What?
Paladin's
No.
not lawful.
You're not lawful?
No, we don't
Chaotic
have
good, man.
There's no unlawful in this party, mister.
What, man? Circle of life, man.
I'm neutral. I'm just here to protect these guys.
He was giving in to some greedy urges that were just
Okay,
like,
he will give in to the additional 10%,
Thank you.
but you'll have to come back. It'll take at least 2 years for that additional 10%. Once the mine is up and running.
Could we have that in writing, man?
Yeah.
Yep. And I'm talking not parchment. I want it on that tin. that
Metal.
You
Roll.
spend the next week of him beating it in contract into metal.
but it's in. Not only is it's in common as well as in dwarven.
Okay.
Right.
Well, sure. I mean, I can read the dwarven, but it's good.
Yeah, but I can't.
It might not always be here.
Dwarven's easier to beat in a metal. Common takes a lot more work.
Yeah. Well, he better get busy if he wants this ring. And he's pulling. That doesn't count expenses incurred like your armor.
Oh, yeah.
I'm
Oh,
just
wow.
saying.
Man.
That's true.
He puts in there that if you come back within 1 year, we will have the metal shop up to make armor for you custom.
Oh, all right, man.
Sweet.
Cool, man.
You want a cleric of Benvaris on your side for negotiations.
Apparently.
Right, man?
Because the problem is when they threaten to travel off with the ring, they will travel.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so that concludes the adventure of
Glitterdoom.
So did you guys like it?
Yeah, it was Yeah,
was
cool.
fun.
I
Those
would.
slugs are nasty.
I personally would have preferred a little more diversity, but
Yeah.
it is all contained in one thing. With the exception of a player's guide, you can play this all on its own.
Yeah,
Which is awesome.
Which is
it's
cool.
just for these quick like pickup games. You know?
And of course, copyright laws and all, you can't duplicate what's in the monster manual. So he created all 3 of the monsters in here.
Oh, cool.
Oh, that explains.
Yeah.
So,
So this is not through the.
This is through Michael Curtis is the writer through Goodman Games. It's a 5e book, the level 3 adventure module, first edition fantasy number 1, Glitterdoom.
Okay.
Right.
Now, are we returning to our?
Princes of the Apocalypse?
Yeah.
Yep.
Or okay, so since the holidays have just ended.
The
Yes.
holidays have ended. We've had a good romp through some different adventures with
We've tried some different stuff to fill in the gaps so we didn't leave anybody hanging and
Yeah.
not miss any game days.
And I delved into casting spells, which was
Yeah. You rocked the
Terrifying.
paladin.
but not
Dude.
too bad. Thanks, man. I felt really good about the Circle of Life, and I had a code of honor, a sense of propriety that others don't comprehend, and it was all about the Circle of Life, man.
Yeah. Well, we kind of comprehended it. It's just that, you know,
It
may have
really,
gone a
really
different
coalesced
direction.
around that,
It-
that zombie
yeah.
caster.
It did. It
Yeah.
worked.
So awesome.
Let's
That
give
was
Kelly
super
back
fun.
her cleric
Yeah.
cards before she jumps on
You
the
gotta
table.
cut the head off the beast, man.
Yeah, the
Right, man.
lightsaber took the final shot. I mean,
Well, I felt like that was a good, finish that her god would have
Did you hand me
approved
my
of.
figure?
Mm-hmm.
so would you recommend Glitterdoom to your friends?
Yeah, I would. It was a fun, like,
Yeah.
And I would definitely recommend it to any new GMs because it ran smooth. I mean, it really did. And it was
a
really
great
meant to
play.
be like a one-shot, sit down, game it out, and knock it out in 8 hours type of game.
And, we probably did that over the course of, the several days we played it. So, and it would have been fun to just blow through it with appropriate
Reckless abandon.
libations and, rum.
Rum, yes.
And in fact, Blackheart rum we can definitely recommend for all your gaming
Yes,
needs.
yes, we can.
So,
I just realized, why did I just figure this out?
dice bag.
You can double stack dice bags. The box is meant to hold
Dice
either way.
boxes.
That's cool.
I never thought of that.
That's rad. It's gonna take me a while to drop the whole, like, hey man.
Hey man accent. So unfortunately, I did find out we won't be having 2 of our members come back.
Oh.
So did we want to see if we can find somebody to fill a slot, do it as a 4-man run, or...
Can we do Princess of the Apocalypse as a 4-man run?
Yeah, you could do it as a 4-man run.
Well,
Okay, I'm also open for new people.
yeah, I mean, we love people, so we've got with us still, whatever was I playing?
The monk.
Playing
I was the monk,
yes.
I was the monk,
I was the ranger.
The sorcerer.
sorcerer,
Dragonborn sorcerer.
and Kelly was...
I was what?
The tiefling cleric.
Tiefling cleric.
So-
He's their soulless.
So we have a pretty complete party, but it might be fun to add another strong...
We need like
We
another
need one more
tanky person.
DPS.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Preferably a
DPS.
DPS that can heal as well.
Well, do we know people who are free on
Like-
Saturdays? I mean, I'd invite Trevor, but half the time he's got Boy Scout stuff.
Exactly.
Well, we may have to, like, audition.
All right, well, we'll play. Well, let's 4-man it until
Okay.
maybe we can have guests occasionally. Or after all, one of our guests turned to a main. Thank you, Jazz.
Jazz,
I mean,
yeah.
seriously.
Hogar
from
from the Hogar the hobgoblin guest.
Yes.
And Hogar was a great character.
I
loved his-
agree.
I loved how he played Hogar. Thank you.
From Iron
Oh,
Crown
and here's
to
another one.
Iron King.
Right?
Right?
That was righteous.
Or one of us 2-box.
Oh, that's true. We
That's
could
another
2-box if
possibility.
that's necessary.
Are you sure? Because 2-box is just not that easy.
I've done it before. I have to be on my game for it to work properly.
I'm not doing it.
If I fall off the ball, it's difficult.
Did you put
Yeah.
that in
The
there?
problem is with me is I've as a gamer I have 2-box. Of course, as a GM, 2-box all the time. But as a gamer, 2-boxing is
Don't forget
difficult
the
because all of a sudden you forget which one you're doing.
What am I forgetting?
Or
No.
you're not bothering to roleplay because you're just tabletop wargaming your
Yeah.
2 characters.
I have 2 bucks.
Don't
Well, you have 2
Role
bucks.
playing both. of
You
them.
actually,
The
that's
dice.
right, the game days game where you're playing the
I
bard
played
and the cleric.
I played Tilda's cousin.
Twyla.
Twyla, yeah, Fair Diddy. Twyla
Uh-huh.
Fair Diddy. And Kelwin, my half elf ranger.
Yeah.
So I've done it before.
But it's hardcore. So
Yeah.
it would,
Yeah.
maybe in
Do we have anyone in mind that we could ask?
Well, we can make calls and stuff
Yeah, let's make some calls. See.
because I don't think we're gaming next week.
Are we not?
Yeah, because we're going to be running out to the property. Check it out.
I thought you were doing that tomorrow.
The Knolls are back with another hostage.
Yay!
Oh,
no.
we'll rescue them. That would be kind
Yeah.
of cool, actually.
So
Are you kidding?
But,
I was telling Mark
Yes.
if we did the charity dungeon crawl, basically 24-hour game.
oh
I could
You
bring,
die, you can rejoin the group in line, but you have to pay another to the charity bucket to get back in the game.
oh that's cool.
You
I
know,
could
give a
bring-
couple freebies out for folks who buy stuff,
I could
or
bring
you know.
Twyla Fair Diddy.
But remember, that game would be you're going to die.
No, I mean for
Oh, 2 boxing,
2 boxing. I could always re-roll.
2 clerics,
No,
1.
Twyla Fair Diddy's a bard.
Oh, that's right.
It's Faradiddy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's got some options.
Is it me or it's got like really hot in here?
It's actually stuffy.
I can't tell. I really do have like some sort of plague.
Uh-huh.
So I mean,
Huh.
at first I thought I had overindulged, but no, I have a plague. Last night it was like shivering, and it was 75 in the house.
It means you
which is-
didn't drink enough alcohol the night before to
Kill off
sanitize
whatever.
your system
Right.
internally.
I did not actually get debauched enough. So
And there's also the whole lack of sleep, not doing well while you do have a bug. So
yeah. So anyway, but so I can't tell. That's why I was like wrapped in the cape and the sweater and a Doctor Who scarf and another sweater. I'm like, it feels fine to me, except I'm a little cold.
You're a little cold, man. It's warm in here now.
I know.
Yeah.
I have the plague.
And that's a
And
great
I
place.
sat next to you.
Oh.
And
I am patient 0.
Did you ever see that Sliders episode?
Yes.
Okay.
and that's a great place to wrap it up there.
Oh God, I thought we actually already
No.
wrapped up.
Hey guys, and I just wanted to give a heads up. You may have listened to our podcast episode from Rincon when we played Villains and Henchmen. Ben Ravensdale, owner and creator of the company, actually let me know that on February 12th, Villains and Henchmen will be on Kickstarter, and I just want to let you guys know so you can get a heads up on getting on there and getting yourself a deck of the cards. Guys, you may want to go back and check the episode. It was a hell of a fun time for ages pretty much from 12 on up. We had a group of diverse players, and we all had a blast playing this game. So hopefully I'll be seeing you guys on Kickstarter, and we'll be talking in the comments. Talk to you later.
Every day, dungeons are forced to euthanize adventurers because the cost to provide urgent or ongoing clerical health care is too high. A stray adventurer may be brought in with a broken leg, or a halfling is surrendered because it swallowed something and requires surgery that the family cannot afford. Your donation of just a few copper pieces a day can make a difference in our podcast's life and keep us making content for you. Please check out our Patreon site at patreon.com/cppn to help us, even if it's just $1 a month. Every copper helps. Your support for the CPPN is greatly appreciated.
Thank you for listening to D&D Journey of the 5th Edition, a member of the Creative Play and Podcast Network. And remember, be careful out there. There be dragons about.